Hello, Hidden Cove. I'm Mrs. Myers, the principal here, and I want to welcome you to our information session so that we can give you some information on back to school and what that is going to look like.
Hi, I'm Mr. Maldonado, the assistant principal at Hidden Cove.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Castillo, school counselor here at Hidden Cove.
So throughout this information session, if you have any questions, please go to the bit.ly below and submit any of the questions that you have, and we will make sure to get back to you right away with the answers to your questions. Also, please don't forget to follow us on social media. We do post lots of important updates and upcoming events, things that are going on here on campus, all related to opening of school as well. So please follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and the handles are there below so that you can look us up. This year, as we come back to school, we want to make sure that we are giving parents a choice. So at the bit.ly below, you will be able to make the choice if you want your child to return to school in person and have face-to-face instruction in the classroom, or if you want them to have a virtual learning, if you want them to learn virtually and online. So you can do that as well. We do need all parents to fill this out. If you've already done so, thank you. If not, please make sure that you get that done. This is going to help us to build our classes and classroom rosters and make sure that we ensure social distancing with any of the face-to-face instruction that occurs here on campus.
We are welcoming new students to Hidden Cove. You are welcome to register online at the following bit.ly. If you have already registered online, we do ask that you bring in the required documents, which are your ID, a copy of the child's birth certificate, social security card of the child, their current shot record, or with a withdrawal form or the last report card from the last school they attended. If you are having difficulty registering online or you prefer a paper packet, we also have that option. Please call the school before coming. That way we can be ready for you and have your documents ready. If you're a returning student, that means you attended Hidden Cove last year. We are asking that you bring your device so we can inventory it. That will be scheduled Wednesday, August 19th from 4 to 6. You'll also be asked to fill out a new year information packet as well as a CEP form. Those packets will be given out as well on the 19th from 4 to 6.
So Meet the Teacher will take place on Thursday, August 20th from 4:30 to 6 p.m. And that will be for all classes. This is why we need everyone to please fill out the choice form so that we can make our class rosters, and teachers will be calling you to notify you that your child is in their classroom beginning on Monday, August 17th. And when they call you, they will give you their remind information and send out the Zoom invite for the Meet the Teacher night. And at that meeting, they will be able to give you a lot more details about your child's class and the expectations around it.
The first day of school for all students, whether they are online or face-to-face when we return, is going to be August 24th. So please make sure that you assist your student and help them log in to their Google Classroom account on the 24th. Schedules will be given by teachers during the teacher night. Also, if you have trouble logging in, we will be posting tutorials on how to log into your Google Classroom and set up your account with your teacher. And those videos will be posted on our social media pages as well as the campus webpage. Some steps that we're taking to help prevent the spread is that we have hand sanitizer located throughout the building. Our custodians are going to be cleaning up constantly throughout the commonly touched areas, as well as teachers having sanitizer and disinfectant in the classroom. And students will be encouraged to wear masks around the building. If they forget to bring their own mask, we will have some available, and then faculty and staff will also be wearing masks as well. In order to ensure social distancing in various parts of the campus, we do have different protocols in place. At meals, we'll have one person per table. No more than 2 people will be allowed in the bathroom at one time. All restroom visits will be supervised. We have one-way traffic for our hallways, so we'll prevent students from crossing that way. And the PE and recess will also be social distanced. The school building will not open until 7:30. Parents must be with their children. They cannot leave them unattended outside of the building prior to going through the screening process. And so one thing that we're going to do this year is we're going to have every student or every parent complete a QR code survey for their student. Those QR codes will go home with meet the teacher night information, as well as on packet pickup next week on Wednesday and Friday. Please make sure that you've completed the survey before you arrive to campus. That'll help things speed along much more quickly. And then once you have been given the green light on the survey, your temperature will be taken by a member of our screening team out front. And if the student is clear, they will be allowed into the building. If the student has a fever, then they'll be asked to stay home until the symptoms have cleared up. To help us ensure social distancing on campus, parents who walk their students to the campus will not be allowed past the main gate, but we will have staff on site to be walking students from the gates into the main building. Here are a couple of the district protocols that are in place. Feel free to look over these and pause the video if you'd like to look at them in more detail. But some things to point out is that the water fountains will be converting to refill stations, and so students will be encouraged to bring their own water bottles or refillable bottles. And then we also will be having PPE available, as well as instruction on some best practices to help prevent the spread, such as hand washing and face covering. Here are some examples of what our socially distanced classrooms will look like. As you can see, we have 6 feet between each desk, and students will be separated physically in the classroom. This is the flowchart which the campus is using. Feel free to pause the video and read over them. Just know that we do have a system and protocols in place in the event that a student tests positive or has symptoms or there's suspicion of a COVID diagnosis. Then we do have systems in place, and we will share those with the parent on an as-needed basis. So some of the common symptoms of COVID can be listed here: fever, cough, shortness of breath, muscle pain, headaches, and so on. In the event that there is close contact, which the district and Metro Health are defining as being within 6 feet of somebody for more than 15 minutes, or not having a mask on and being in contact with somebody who has a lab tested confirmed case, or is around somebody who's lab confirmed. For those students in those situations, they must remain off campus until the 14-day incubation period has passed. And again, we will be following all Metro Health and district guidelines regarding COVID-19 suspicions and reporting.
So for student attendance, we are going to be following the 90% rule regarding students being either here on campus or online to watch their lessons. So we do have some expectations for online learning, and that is that they be present for instruction and learning. On the schedules, which we will show here in just a minute, you will see that there are times when teachers are teaching live, and you will get a copy of your child's schedule, and the teacher will definitely go into more detail with you about their schedule. But we will also need to make sure that we are meeting daily trackable engagement requirements for all students that are doing online learning. Well, really quick, just wanted to make sure that all parents understand that you can change your instruction every 6 weeks. So if you choose to do remote or online instruction, you can do that for the first 6 weeks if you would like. Prior to the end of that 6 weeks, we will contact you again and ask you what your choice for the following 6 weeks is. You can continue on with online instruction if that is what you choose, or you can choose for them to come into the building and have face-to-face instruction, or vice versa. If they're face-to-face for the first 6 weeks, then you want them to do online the second 6 weeks. Whatever you want, we are going to be flexible and make sure that we give you the choice of how your child is going to be learning this school year. And again, just to kind of reiterate, students that are learning online are going to be expected to engage in daily learning, and attendance will be taken based on your child's attendance in the virtual lessons. Here are a couple of the sample schedules I was just telling you about. We have a second grade and a fifth grade scholar schedule here for you. As you can see, the icons for live have the little red camera on there, and that is when the teacher will be available teaching live. And the independent learning is something where the lessons are going to be recorded, and they will be posted later. So if your child, for some reason, cannot make that session, cannot be there for the live session, then they can watch it later, the recorded one. Small groups will work a little differently. They will not have to be online for that entire time for small groups. Your teacher will contact you and let you know exactly what time your child will be on during that small group session time.
For those students that are currently in special education or are under evaluation and assessment by the special education department, beginning on August 17th, all previously requested special education assessments will resume. And so parents of students who are being evaluated and assessed, the LSSP or diagnostician will be reaching out to you to set up an appointment. Phase 2 begins on August 24th, and for those students who require specialized instruction in a life skill or specialized setting, those parents will be contacted and a decision will be made between the school and parents on whether or not that small group will be allowed back in the building based on the needs of those students. And then in phase 3, as we allow additional students in, if parents so choose, then their students may resume on-campus instruction, and their IEPs and ARCs will have to be amended to reflect that they'll be receiving their services on campus. And again, it's only for students whose parents have elected that option.
Hidden Cove will be providing curbside meal pickup. The following dates are when curbside meal pickup is available: August 24th through September 4th. The meal distribution times is from 10:30 to 12. Meals will be distributed Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Students that are attending the campus will be able to grab their breakfast upon entering the campus and take it to their classroom to eat. Meals will be served only to Southwest students. If you are a parent picking up for your student, your child does not have to be present. However, we will need the following information: their full name, their ID number, plus one of the following listed. Along with meeting your child's academic needs, we're also going to be meeting your child's social and emotional needs through social and emotional learning lessons. We will be checking in weekly with your child through social and emotional learning lessons, as well as if you need a check-in, please contact me directly here at campus, and I will be willing to meet with your child and discuss any needs that you would like to discuss.
That is all that we have for you. If you have any questions, please go to the link in the beginning and fill out any questions that you have. You can also call the school. We are here to answer any of your questions. We want to make sure that you are comfortable with the choice that you make and that you are well informed. So please submit questions or call us, and we will definitely get you the answers that you need. Have a great day.